problem of capitalism is one of the most feasible, most important problem in this 21st century, I guess. We are taken away by this capitalism so much, and then until we are trying to see that capitalism is wrong. So we came another end, is another extreme is socialism, and then whether socialism should be the right way. But those, whatever ism it is, I guess that it is not about the ism, it is about what is a problem and how do you solve it. Because people always understand when we talk about the capitalism, we always blame the Adam Smith, who coined the word capitalism, or who draw the theory of capitalism, which is basically means that profit before people. So we are trying to profit is more important than whatever other factors, especially human. So that is capitalism. I would say that profit before people, but it is so bad, again, so unfortunate to blame Adam Smith for that. Because that is the only the part we see after we read his book on Wealth of Nation. But after that, if you go and trying to search his Adam Smith works, he was a great ethicist. He was a great moralist. In his other book, he always says that capitalism doesn't work without morality. So his idea, he's always teaching, because he has many lectures he given on the ethics, and he go back to the idea of that the world is only can survive through the moral principle, the morality, the ethics. So the capitalism, the way we are taking, I think we haven't taken too far away, to have taken too extreme. But of course, in order to do anything, you need to have a capital. Capital in a sense that a small c, I will accept that, because without capital, in order to make this interview success, you have to put the money, you have to put the labor, you have to put the effort. So that is a capital in a sense. Without that capital, this interview wouldn't happen. So this is a capital, we need to have it. But not everything based on profit before people. What Buddhism says that what Buddha's idea is all about the people before profit. You have to do it, but it's a different PPP. The Adam Smith capitalist PPP is profit before people. The Buddhist P will be the totally in other way, the people before profit. We have to think of a human. You have to think of the world. We have to think of all sensual being the first, because the economy is only the factors which can mobilize things. Not economy is the master. So the Buddhism way of idea is socialism, fine. Socialism, again, giving emphasis to human, the community. But again, the community itself is not this world, the reality of the world. It is not only social. In the reality of the world, there is a spiritual world. In the reality of the world, there is a lot of bad people as well. So in order that bad people, you need to have imprisonment. You need to have this criminal law to tame or to punish them as well. You can't have this, just the utopia world. Even in utopia, if you look at all the divine story, even the heaven is not so different from us. All the angel is jealous, all the angel have affairs, all the angel have this and that. It is nothing different from our world. So you don't have that utopia. But how we balance the things, because the things is always having this problem. And then when this problem occurred, and then how do we use kind of a social influence, social power, individual understanding, and especially the dharmic, the upholding the world, kind of natural law to balance this. How do we survive in this world with cruelty, in this world with this capitalism, in this world with this, the world which is always not going as we like to. So I wouldn't go for this ism in a sense that capitalism or socialism, the moral ethics or whatever it is. But you need to have all of those things, but in balance. So it is not about the system, it is about how you use system in order to give the happiness and sustainability to yourself and this world. And that is what Buddhism always emphasizes on. So when we say that the dharmic, sometimes we call it dharma, dharma economics, somebody trying to coin a new word, dharma socialism. They have all these new words coming. But after all, it is saying just simply is that dharma means that equilibrium, dharma means upholding. Whatever the system, whatever theory you are using, the essence of that very theory has to be uphold the natural law. And that is a base system the Buddha has taught us.